Anyone watching this video certainly, I'm sure, has a confidence in I know how to pour a beer. I think that's true, but I'd like to talk today just about a little bit of a small time commitment, small sort of even care commitment that can really elevate what I see as like the final drinking experience. I absolutely love beer foam. It is our friend, not our enemy, and we're just trying to capture more of that in the finished beers. For starters, I'm just gonna pour a very standard, I think, like beer pouring 101, and we're gonna take a look at that head and compare with maybe a 30 seconds more in the process, how much more that can do for the finished foam. Ground floor is you gotta have a clean glass. For your traditional one-stage pour, pretty straightforward, big 45-degree angle that we're gonna kind of keep till almost the very end here. Good enough. Beer's in the glass. So for the second one, we're gonna do in 2 stages. This is gonna take just a little bit more time, but it's gonna produce a foam stand that's a lot more durable, thicker, more mousse-like, and I think will ultimately lead to just a better drinking experience. The main difference here is really you release off that 45-degree angle, maybe about halfway to 2/3 through the pour. So that's gonna produce anywhere from 2 to 4 times the head, and that's where some time is going to be required to let that dissipate. Then we're going to top it off, and we'll look at the differences. About halfway through, get it upright, go right down Broadway to really encourage foam at this point. One sort of ultimate goal in this is the smaller the bubbles, the better the beer experience is going to be. And part of what this process is doing is sort of producing these bigger bubbles so they can pop and sort of be removed from the equation. And what we're left with is tighter, more dense bubbles that we can pour beer on top of. And with that denser, more like protein-rich layer of foam on top, that's going to almost serve as a better protectant for the beer. Already we're pretty much at the point where we can top this beer off. The foam's at a level where we can just set it right down on the bar. My Lord. I mean, I cannot overstate how much more attractive that is to me. Let's see how much better this foam stand lasts versus a traditional one-stage pour. Nice little reminder that beer is foam. Original foam line was pretty much perfectly at the line here. As that foam stand's gone down, it has in fact produced more beer in the glass. Wet foam. So as this beer's already started to sort of reveal the beer underneath the foam, this isn't even close. Let's give them a taste. So traditional pour here. Very nice, absolutely spot on for Lux. Oh, just that initial sort of moussey hit to me makes such a big difference. There's something so deeply appealing about having to not fight through, but taste through that little bit of that inch of foam to start a beer. This makes almost a more sustainable tasting pint as you get through this, where there's going to be 2 very different experiences to start and to finish. Again, this foam just refuses to quit.